Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today. With me is Hana, Director for Canada, Israel Ministry of Tourism, and we really appreciate your time today for coming and talking with us today.
Hi, Harish, and hello, everyone. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. As you know, this is a very crazy time. Everybody is saying that we are in this together, but as a travel partner, you and I can relate that we are really in this together.
Absolutely. I think to go ahead and to walk things through and hopefully even better than how we entered this situation is to do it collaboratively and to unite and to work together to pass this challenging time and to be better than ever. Yes,
Sure,
absolutely.
sure. Yeah. So as you know, your success depends on our success. You're here to promote Israel as a destination, send as many tourists as possible. Similarly, we are here as a tour operator helping our travel partners, group leaders, so many other organizations to send as many customers to Israel as possible, So we really need some information, some guidance from you to see how to go about getting over this together.
So I guess that most of you know that Israel dealt with the COVID-19 very, very soon. We were probably one of the first countries to block the borders so people won't get in. And I'm happy to say that the COVID-19 in Israel is in a very, very good shape right now. We reduced some of the restrictions in the last few days, and hopefully by next week, the beginning of May, we will see some schools that are going to be reopened, that the economy is starting to launch. It's a struggle and it's a beginning, but we are very optimistic. We were very, very eager to share the information because we wanted to share the hope, to share the positive vibe, the positive trend that Israel were the first country to block their borders, but also to be the first country, hopefully, to reopen once things will be better. And for now, at least, the domestic travel is starting to look like it's going to be reopened in the beginning of May, which is a positive sign, not only for Israel, but for the worldwide. We see that the epidemic is something that we can fight together if the citizens are working together and fully understand the measures that are being taken. That's something that we can overcome. And again, as I said, overcome better than ever.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a very good news that you're giving us that things are really looking better. And also the domestic flight that's going to open up. It is definitely going to give some good news to people. People are really looking forward to seeing all these restrictions open up and also starting to, just go out and see more things. So when these changes will come, I'm sure there will be some kind of maybe new rules and regulations, maybe new restrictions. So do you have any idea or do you have any information that when these domestic flights are opening up, what kind of things will be there? Like, will everybody be still wearing masks? And how about the social distancing? Will there be like a temperature check at places? Like some information that you can add on.
So, I just read a book by Thomas Friedman. Thank you for being late. And in this book, he is referring to Anne Levesque, which is a Canadian kayak team member, a bronze medal actually, from Canada. And she talks about how you should go in a white river rafting. And she is saying that you can't, although you are, the first lesson that you will get is to leave your paddle in the water all time. She's saying that that's the worst advice that you can give to someone, because it's not just leaving the paddle in the water, it's to adjust the paddle according to the flow. So you want only, and I think that the epidemic, and I think that Israel approach to the entire situation was something like Anne Levesque just referred. We kept with the flow. So at the beginning, where there was not a lot of information ourselves, so we stopped everything to evaluate the situation. And now when things seems to be much better, then we reevaluate and we open the things. And I think that this is the strategy that we will see in the near future, at least, is again to trial and error, to check to see if we can open for domestic. It will be okay. Then we will start international to see how it goes with with busy places. The old city of Jerusalem was packed with tourists and people all year long. So now we need to see how we measure the people who are coming to Jerusalem, and to make sure that the health measures are being keep people safe. But on the other hand, to give everyone the unique and meaningful opportunity to go to see the iconic religious sites that that everyone wants to go so badly. And I had tons of discussions with so many tour operators, travel agents, and even potential tourists that booked a flight to the past months, and they were so sad that they can't go and to see the old city of Jerusalem, to see Nazareth, to go to see, to go for a party in Tel Aviv, which we had tons of that. And I think that, keep patience. We are waiting keenly to welcome you in open arms. And at the second that we will be able to do that, you will be the first one to know.
Yeah. No, this year we were going to, like, this year was supposed to be one of the best year. We had huge number of groups booked. Even in the month of March, when all this happened, we had good number of groups booked to Israel. We've been selling a lot of religious pastors to Holy Land. That's one of our main tour. But we also have some other groups that are going, like they want to go for, wine tour or other things. Many of them have agreed they want to go. They will change the date. They are not canceling the tour. They are really looking forward to have the new date and go on to the tour as things get better. This is definitely one of the good signs to see in travel, that people will come back. People want to go and see these places, and really enjoy them. What
And I
other
think that,
kind of tours do
and I
you
must,
think will?
sorry.
What other kind of tours do you think will pick up other than just the religious tours?
So I think that the religious tours will be probably the bread, as it always was, will be the bread and butter. But I think that on top of that, because of the current situation and because that people are much more aware of crowded places and stuff like that, we will see many more people are going to the Negev, which is the Israeli desert. It's the southern part of Israel, and and we are just going to launch Six Senses Resort in the south part of Israel, a new hotel by East Hotel, so and Elat, our Sunescape destinations as well. So there are numerous opportunities to go and to explore a much more of a wellness, I would say, sites, some much more of a sustainable tourism, I would say, easy going, to take it easy, to go and to focus on yourself, to try to avoid the crowded places or the more crowded places of Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. And this is what mainly our messages were all along the way, even before the COVID. Israel has so many different opportunities from culinary in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem to religious motivation, tourism in Nazarene, in the Sea of Galilee, and again to some wellness or adventure travel in the Negev. We have everything, the full package in one trip, and this is our, I think, differentiation.
Yeah.
And we will need to keep the agile approach, to adjust ourselves, to adjust our strategy, and to work with as many as we can. And I think that you mentioned about travelers and tourists from Canada that are still looking to go to Israel. And I must share with you that just when I came here in the last summer that I came here, everyone told me that the Canadians are very resilient to tourism. You appreciate, you love to travel, and you are not very fast in canceling. You would rebook, but you won't cancel. And I have the best opportunity, unfortunately, I have the best opportunity to witness this trend that you are not canceling. Travel is very important to the Canadians, so you rebook for Q4 2020 and for the rest of 2021, but you won't cancel because you want to travel. You want to travel, you appreciate it, and we are appreciated as well.
Yeah, no, that is what I have been telling my group leaders, my pastors, and my other team members, that just be in front of the customers. And we also are planning to do some webinars, which I see you are also doing a webinar you did before. You also have one webinar coming up in the next month, which is really a fantastic way to be in front of the customers, showcase them what the destination has to offer, and definitely set them up, be ready when things get better. I tell you, I'm for sure that people are really tired. They cannot go anywhere with all this lockdown and things. As things get better, they will be looking for their holiday. They will be looking for their vacation. And Israel is definitely one of the best destinations to travel.
I agree, and what we've tried to do in the last month or so is to really to keep the inspiration with a lot of virtual opportunities, such as webinars, as you said, but more than that, virtual travels and invitation to some training sessions if it's for agents, and training and cooking sessions if it's for tourists. We are just, and we have on air right now a social media campaign inspired by Israel, in which we are calling everyone out there who were in Israel, who want to go to Israel, to share their thoughts, their memories, and to hashtag inspired by Israel. We are doing the best we can under the circumstances. We know that the most important thing right now is to stay safe.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to live in a times where you can virtually experience so many opportunities. And I think that this is the best luck that we all have.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for all the positive news and keeping us motivated. We are definitely looking forward for more good news coming from you, and we will be sending more and more customers to Israel.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm welcoming everyone in open arms to Israel once we will be able to welcome you. And in the meantime, please be in engagement with us as much as you can. We are here to support with you with information, data, webinars, and everything there is to know and to see about Israel is available online and virtually, and hopefully in the near future, even in the real Israel. So,
yep. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.